Oh my gosh. Good morning, everyone. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday to you. And it's a nice cloudy day here in Dallas, Texas. And it may be morning. It's morning here. It may be evening somewhere else or night somewhere else. But thank you for joining me this morning. I was having some technical difficulties with my computer. I had everything set up and all of a sudden it shut off. However, I'm super excited this morning. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining me this morning. I hope you guys are having a fantastic Saturday. I hope you had a wonderful week. I hope you had a prosperous, abundant, wonderful week. And you know me, if you didn't, it's okay. Because you always take what? The positive out of a negative situation and you ride on it. If you don't know who I am, my name is LaShonda Mays. I am your transformation storyteller, educator, strategist. And this morning we're going to talk about manifestation of the gift. Manifestation of the gift. It's been in my heart to kind of just talk about these wonderful things. But before I get there, let me go ahead and give you a few announcements. Next month, in October, I'm really excited because at 2 events, I will be receiving an award. 2 awards. 1 for one event and maybe 2 for the other one. And I actually will post that as one is at a women's conference here in Fort Worth, Texas. And that's October the 19th. And it's actually 19th through the 20th is the women's conference. But I will be receiving 2 awards at that event. And I'm going to another event. It's a speaking event in Kansas City. I'm very excited about that. And being a recipient of another award. So I'm really excited, but I'm going to not just only receive an award, but to actually go and collaborate, partnership, get some good information, meet a lot of people at both events. So I'm super excited. I'll post those events once I'm done. But I'm really grateful and thankful about it. I'm not going to say a whole lot. I'll just show you. Just don't want to spoil it. But I am really blessed and super excited when I heard that I was getting that news for the hard work I've done in the community. So I'm ecstatic. Good morning, Dana. Good morning, Josie. I'm on my phone, guys, so I'm not going to really scroll a whole lot because I don't want the phone to fall and move, okay? Yeah. I think this is Thomas. Good morning. Come on. Hey, Aunt Laverne. Good morning. Yes, my computer just turned off, so I am on my phone right now. But we're going to work it out. It's going to work out. It's going to be good. But I'm really super excited you all have joined me this morning. Again, I hope you had a wonderful week and a happy weekend. Let's get to it. The manifestation of the gift. I always make this quote, or I say it. I either type it or I say it. And I always say, time does not wait for no man. Time does not wait for no man. Thank you, Aunt Laverne. Thank you. Brianna, good morning. Thanks for joining. However, when you go through certain seasons, timing is important. I'm going to say that again. When you go through different seasons of life, timing is important. The reason why I say this is because sometimes we want to do things right away. And in some cases you do. In some cases you don't. Because sometimes when you do things too soon, it's done prematurely. That's what I want you to understand. You don't want to do things before it can be worked on too soon. Sometimes we move absolutely too fast. Good morning, Demi. How are you? Thank you for joining. Hey, Mr. Netta. Thanks for joining. Sometimes we move too soon, even if it's a business, even if something dealing with education, even if dealing with an organization. Sometimes even though sometimes we have things that are birthed, that are laid in dormant inside of us. Although we have things that are inside of us, and some of us have discovered it, and some of us haven't. And some of us have been working in it so long, it's time to I'm not going to say transition, reposition yourself to go to the next level. That's what I will say. Because some of us been operating in our gifts and our callings for years doing the same thing. And guess what? I can raise my hand and be a witness to that. I'm in education for 20 years. 20 whole, well, at the end of this year, 20 whole years. And no, I'm not close to retirement, ladies and gentlemen. However, just think about some of the things that you are doing right now. How long have you been doing it? Demi says timing is key. It's absolutely important. And you have to know when to execute with wisdom and knowledge. Now, that's hard for some people because, yes, reposition at Laverne. Time is very important. I'm just going to talk more about people that already are in their gifts and purpose and been working in it for a while. And sometimes we outgrow what we're doing, not necessarily the gift or the assignment, just the environment we're in. And that means that, again, reposition yourself. So if you're already doing something, we'll just say, for instance, I use teachers for an example, because you guys know I love storytelling. I give you metaphors so it can help you understand better of what I'm delivering to you in a message. That's the educator in me. But what has to happen, good morning, Miss Karen, you already operating in your gift. You got the training, you got the knowledge, you got the skills, you have the people to help you. Now it's time to reposition, meaning strategize. Take what you already know. Good morning, Canada. Good morning. You already are operating in your gift, your calling, your purpose. But now you have to take that to the next level because your season is calling you to do something more. So what can you strategize? What can you do to take it up a notch or two? We just can't stay settling. And sometimes we just settle because it's all we know. It's familiar. But guess what? This is the season to move forward. Not at a standstill. Move forward. It's time for you to do a little bit more work because there are some things in life that's calling you to do more. And people need more from you because it's your gift that is what they need. Again, let me tell you about the teacher example. I'm going to give you a teacher example. And I've gone at different levels in education. From student teacher, caseworker, behavior specialist. At this point, I had to move out the classroom to a behavior specialist now. So I moved up another level, right? But I'm not going to make it about me, but that was just a little example. But let me tell you, when I work in the teaching field, the education field, and I look around, and in the last maybe 9 or 10 years, outside of education, I always done entrepreneurship. Just always have. Whether it's Mary Kay, whether it's health and wellness, multi-level marketing companies, being a part of someone's business group, or etc. And I look around at the teachers, I'm like, you guys have so much to offer. And it's not saying that the teachers have to technically leave the classroom. Some people don't want to, and that's okay. But my way of thinking is like, and everyone don't think like me, okay? I'm not saying think like LaShonda, but I'm just saying be open-minded. And I've talked to teachers in the past, just in the past, outside of work and stuff like that, and I would tell them about my groups and everything. And I'm looking at it like, wow, there's like so many things. When I say so many things, like we understand educators, we'll just say grade school level. Grade school or college level, it doesn't matter. But they're teaching those students. On the other end, it's like you have so much more outside of this. Once you build a tutoring program, once you build courses, webinars, or help somebody build courses or webinars for their company, that's repositioning, like taking your gifts and your calling and doing much more, but step it another notch. You can public speak, you can write books and so many other things. You've been operating this for 10 years. What else do you want to do? What else that you can do? What else that you have that's in you that can help other people? Instead of just settling. I'm not a person that settle. And I hope you all are not the people that settle either. Hey, cuz, how's it going, Quita? How many other people are settling? Now, there is a time and place when you're supposed to educate yourself, get equipped, go to classes, have an instructor to teach you what you need to know. All these great things. Get your coach and a mentor. And this could be with any business organization, whatever it is you're trying to do. But again, once you get that, then it's time to go to the next level. There's so much great things that other people see in us. But what is it that we see in ourselves to manifest so much more? What is something else that you can manifest, ladies and gentlemen? I am a firm believer of taking, I don't care if it's a baby step, 1 baby step, 2 baby steps. Take it up another notch. You are worthy of the victory, of the abundance that is available to you. You are worthy. Do not worry about, because sometimes we get all wrapped up. Well, I don't have the education or the certification or the degrees, or I'm not at that. It doesn't matter. Why it doesn't matter, you may ask? Because what you have, can no one else do it like you do it? No one can take it. No one else can do it the way you do it. This is very important. Good morning. Good morning, Tanya. How are you? I just want you all to understand there is so many things that's inside of us. And sometimes it takes time to figure out. Do not get wrapped up in age. As Aaliyah would say, age ain't nothing but a number. When it comes which comes to your career, or something that you want to do, or something that's laying dormant that you need to birth. And it's time for you to go ahead and birth what it is that's inside of you. Now, some people have issues identifying, but again, right now I'm just talking to the people that's already birthing it. You're already working in it. You're doing your thing. Let's go to the next level. Let's go. Let's go. What are you waiting on? Who are you waiting on? Why are you waiting? It doesn't mean you execute it right away. Whatever that's given to you, whether you feel like, because again, I have a array of people watching. I talk to different people from different religion background, which I respect. whatever it is, maybe it's something that's in your belly. Some people feel like God gave them a gift to do different things. Whatever it is that you have, I respect that. And whatever is dormant in you, push it out. If you're already in it, keep going. You all know I'm very big on goal setting. Strategize, goal setting. Write it down. Matter of fact, I had to go get some planners and all kinds of stuff because I'm a very organized person. Everyone is different. But like, I had to go get a planner and write my stuff down. And that's actually it's actually a notebook. But writing stuff down. Notebook. See that? Notebook. Get it together. Get organized. Write down. Even if it's one thing, choose one thing that you absolutely know that is your desire to come forth. Someone needs it. I need it. Maybe Mr. Netta needed it. Maybe Demi needed it. Maybe Tanya needed it. Maybe Marcus needed it. Good morning, Marcus. Maybe my Aunt Laverne needs what you have. Come forth and do whatever it is you need to do. And it's also going to start with just maybe a form of meditation. Maybe praying. Maybe writing down your steps of what you need to do. What does that look like for you? Do you need to find that woman mentor and her man mentor and go to them so they can help bring it out of you? Because sometimes we can't do it just by ourselves. Sometimes we do need some other people. Because sometimes people see things in us that we don't see right away. And sometimes we are really good at what we do. And sometimes we don't. We just do it. Sometimes we're just really good. And I hear that all the time. Sean, you're so good with the kids and their behaviors. How you make a transformation like that? Been doing it for years, for 20 years, making transformation with students and their behaviors. I guess I make it look easy. I don't know. Somebody would call me. Hold on, guys. Okay, I'm going to have to call her back. All right. Okay, remember I'm on my phone. It started sliding. All right. Yes, I have to call her back. But yes, like I was saying, ladies and gentlemen, work on whatever you need to do. You are amazing. Hey, Laverne, Mr. Netta said amen, and my Aunt Laverne said, girl, this is the word from God for you. Oh my gosh. But yes, please, if you, like I said, meditate, pray, if that's what you do. Read your scriptures if that's what you do. Get some quotes and thoughts that are so positive. Do the I am. I am whatever it is you want to be. You have to believe what it is you're speaking. It's going to be in the heart and the mind, and it flows out of the mouth. So whatever you're saying, it will manifest. It will manifest. Not only what you're saying, but what you're doing, because the action is way more important than anything. Okay, here we go. That's more important than anything, the execution part of it. Do say it, but have plans of what it is you want to do. Be very strategic. Again, there will be times you execute on it right away, and there are times that you just need to stay right there and start writing. Make the vision plain, right? We make the vision plain. We write it out. That means steps and strategies. That means time and deadlines and dates, right? It means days, months, weeks, years. What does that look like to you? Just pick one thing. You don't have to do a whole bunch of million things at one time. Normally they say work on 2. You may have 5 or 6 things, but work on 2 if you can. And it's about keeping balance, because in life you want to not burn yourself out. You want to work on what you have that God is going to have you bring forth to the world. And sometimes that means you got to clean off your plate. Clean off your plate of the things that's not aligned with what you're supposed to be doing. Do you understand what alignment is? Let's talk about it. Alignment is when something is in its right position that is collaborative with what is supposed to happen or do, or the function of it. Okay? So when you align things, it'll go together. Have you ever noticed when you try to do something and it really doesn't go your way? And you keep trying and it's just not absolutely working? It means two things. It means that you're only supposed to do it in that season. And you were supposed to release it to do something else. But in some cases, we stay places way too long. We stay in places way too long, and it's no longer in our season. We're just trying. And guess what? I'll be a witness. I'll tell the truth. That's happened to me. I've been in network marketing for years. I was still making sales and getting people in, but the where I wanted to go, my time was up. Because I was only supposed to be there to understand how to do storytelling with product sale. I was only there to learn how to be a leader, how to build a team, how to do cold calls, and just so many other things. What questions to ask my customers. I was only supposed to be there to get the lesson, to get the tools I needed for business later. And I can actually teach you on those things. They're phenomenal. But my season was up and I was still trying because someone believed in me that I could do it. I was a great leader. I am a great leader, but not for that particular thing I was doing at that time. So I had to leave it. And when I left it, other stuff opened up for me. Because deep down inside, I'm like, oh no, I know I wanted to be a speaker. Oh no, I know I wanted to do this and do that. And once I released, strategize, right? Reposition myself. Because I had to go in understanding when I did Toastmasters, I became a better speaker, communicator, and leader. And that's what I did for my business. But once I was done with that, I had to reposition myself and go to the next level and do other things. And that required me to go into other leadership roles. I went there for speaking, but I needed more than leadership with Toastmasters. So that's what kind of happened. That's what I'm saying. You take what you know. You have to know when you have to come out of a season. When it's time to come out of a season, again, before you come out and you know it's time to come out, strategize, execute, go to the next level, right? Strategize, execute, go to the next level. Because that's what we need to do. Knowing your time is up for things. Hey, Shauna, good morning. How are you? Happy late birthday. But yes, please do that. That's very important. Know your season. Some people don't know. Some people don't know. When you're tired and burnt out, but like, I love this, but I need to do it in a different way. That means it's time to go. What are you going to do? What is your strategy? How are you going to get to the next level? You have to manifest more than what it is that you're doing. And if that means you take what you're doing, you put it in a book, you put it in a webinar, you put it tutoring, I don't know, whatever it is that you're doing. Maybe you want to turn it into a cookbook. Maybe you want to have your own restaurant. I don't know. You take those skills, your gift, we're going to the next level because it's time. We just can't settle for just mediocrity. We're so much better than that. We're so worthy of the abundance and the blessings and the victories that we deserve. Thank you, Shauna. Shauna said, thanks. Love to hear your wisdom. We need that. There is so many things that's in us. We can't do everything at one time. Do not have fear about anything. We do is normal, it's human nature, but don't be fearful to execute. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to know everything. Just be good at what you do. So be more knowledgeable about your expertise and your field. Whatever you love to do, be the best. Oh my gosh, when I say the best, you be the bomb.com at what you do. Because again, your gift is yours and no one else can do it like you. Even if you do the same thing. My speaking is different from Mr. Netta's speaking. My speaking is different from Shauna's speaking. But we all have gifts. And what I'm saying, somebody they'll get full. And then whatever Danetta or Shauna may speak about, they'll get full too. Because everybody can bring something, even if it's something the same, everybody still brings something different in the outcome of it. So don't feel like that you have to compete. It's so many things in this world. You don't have to compete with people. Be who you are. Do great what you do. If somebody don't believe in you, don't even worry about it. You're going to have people that are going to back you up. We got to manifest this thing. That means we have to laser focus in on what it is we need to do. Focus in on it. Again, clean your plate. And if that means, okay, well, I'm going to have to get out of this organization because I need to focus in on this. Or I'm going to have to step down in this role because I need to focus in on this. Because a lot of times what is happening too, we want to work on our goals, our purpose, our assignment. But we got so many hands in our pot. We're trying to help everybody. We got the biggest heart in the world. And that's okay. But when are you going to take care of you and what you're supposed to do? When are you supposed to take care of yourself and manifest what it is you need to do? And we always want to be a part of someone's dream and goals. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's not anything wrong with that. But still take time out for what you need to do. So you can be at your fullness. So you can bloom. So you can ignite your fire. Don't you know you got fire behind what you do? You want to ignite that and you want to go, right? Hi, Skylar. Thanks for joining. You definitely want to do that. And sometimes when we around the right people, we already got that gasoline, right? We got the gasoline or we got that life fluid. All somebody got to do is strike that match, throw that fire, and they ready to rock and roll with you. Some people are going to be on board and definitely are there for you and want to help you. And you're going to find that. But you also have to be flexible. That means that things are not going to go absolutely your way. Because it's not. You're going to have something that you strategize out. But be open mind. Be able to listen and be flexible. Because guess what? It doesn't matter what you're trying to manifest and what your goals and aspirations and purpose is. If you're not willing to listen to other people and understand what they're trying to help you with, and sometimes allowing them to help you, and you do everything yourself, it's not going to go right. The cookie is going to crumble. The foundation is not going to be built. It's not going to be solid. It's not going to be solid. And sometimes when we're really good at something, just be good at that. You don't have to know how to do everything. You don't have to do everything. There are people that come in your life. And see, this is the crazy thing. God may give you a vision for something, or it's something that you really want to do, and you pray and you meditate, you write down who you want to help you, but you're not even listening. You got to listen to other people, because if they're an expert at something and then you're not, then that's time to listen. Sometimes we got to sit back and listen, not talk all the time. No. Sometimes we just need to sit and not block them out, but we really need to tune in and listen to what people are trying to tell us. And it doesn't matter how old you are, your age and your experience. It doesn't matter. I've been in education for 20 years, but guess what? I'm still constantly learning about special education, about behavior strategies, classroom management. I'm still learning, constantly learning. Even with the younger teachers coming in that's younger than me, I'm learning from them. They know new things, but I'm open to it. And we collaborate together on some great things. They bring something to the table. I bring something to the table. We work together. We align ourselves for the mission of our school and our students and what's best for them. So that means in your organization, in your business, that means you need to listen to what others are saying, especially if it's going to birth what you're trying to birth, or y'all birth it together. And remember, when you're manifesting what you're trying to do and you're incorporating other people, be reminded that they have goals and dreams too. So do not be inconsiderate of what they're trying to do as well. Bring them on board and see what it is that you can also help them with in the midst of your goals and dreams. That's very important. If it's always about me, self, you're never going to have what it is that you're called to do. It's not going to happen. It's not going to birth. Hey, Paul. Good morning. Thanks for joining. And I just want you guys to be mindful that when you're doing it because other people need what you have. Ideas, your gifts, your strategies, your knowledge, expertise, they need it. No one knows everything. We can be really good at stuff, but no one knows everything in the world. Right? We just want to call forth to what it is we need to be doing, or what we're already doing, and just take it another notch. Again, speak it. Think it every day. Think it. You got to think about it. Write it down. I know sometimes on the apps they have like quotes and thoughts. Add that on there so you can get a good message every day. I have a vision board. I actually have a vision board, guys. I'm big on that. Well, I call it dream boards, direct reality of vision and taking action and keeping the momentum. That's what I call it. But I have it up here. I remind myself every day when I walk in my little office, I am an international speaker. I am an upcoming author. I am whatever it is. And you can speak that constantly thinking. But not only that, what are you doing to strategize? Hey, Gus, good morning. Thanks for joining. Strategize it. Write it down. You have a phone. You have notes on your phone. Put it in there. What's your checklist? What you going to do today? What it is that you're going to work on. We have to manifest it, and it's going to take time. Once you get the strategy down, execute. Is it today? Is it tomorrow? 4 times a week? Every day? 1 hour? 3 hours? Let me tell you guys this. When I was in Toastmasters, I kid you not, I went for 5 whole years. 5 whole years. Now, it didn't take 5 whole years to get a distinguished Toastmaster. Okay, that's when you accomplish all the goals and checklists that they want you to do, and you earn that because you did it. That's what a distinguished Toastmaster is. It's the highest honors that Toastmasters have. But I strategized because I wanted to be a better speaker, a better communicator. I wanted to learn how to write different types of speeches. I learned how to write over 50 different types of speeches, whether it's just speaking wise or leadership. That's where I got my storytelling from. And I love a good storytelling. Matter of fact, I belong to a storytelling group, guys, because I worked on it and it manifested itself, and it was a beautiful thing. Before I even went to Toastmasters, let me back all the way up. I was with Mary Kay, and I was at the Parks Mall one afternoon, scouting out for prospects, see who I can do their facials for. And I kid you not, when I signed up for the American Mall Model Search, I got in and they called me as a contestant. And I won all 3 rounds. That last round, this is how I got into speaking. That last round, because the first round was fashion, walk the runway. The second one was like fashion clothes or something. And then the third one was a talent. And I'm like, I'm not singing, I'm not dancing, I don't know what to do. And I wrote a poem, and I was scared to death. But a part of me wanted to do this because I was writing like just quotes and thoughts and all this stuff, but I wasn't confident in speaking. And once I did that and I did win a contract for modeling and acting, but that didn't work out for me, but the speaking part worked out for me. So I ended up going to Toastmasters because after experience, I delivered that speech. I was like, I was scared, y'all. I was crying, scared to death, and it was. I tell y'all, they were still cheering for me. I was so nervous. I was nervous. But then after that, I said, I gotta go speak. And I went to a church that I was attending, and they had like a 5-week of public speaking class. And when I was done, they told me I sound like a storyteller. And then I said, okay, well, where do I need to go? I listened. I listened to them. I listened to those people. They said, you need to go to Toastmasters. I said, okay. I went. They helped me. I couldn't go to the next level unless I didn't listen. I heard what that lady said. Go to Toastmasters so you can keep your skills going. And when I went, most people that do that first speech they usually have their notes. They have no notes. That's how excited I was. I was serious about bringing forth this gift. I knew speaking was something that was within me. I knew that I had to share those speeches and all these great gifts to the world. Even if it's on a small platform. It doesn't matter. Because something that was in me, I decided to say, you know what? And I was praying a minute. I said, you know what? I really want to help transform lives through speaking, through storytelling, giving people strategies to really help them get to the next level. And even when I left Mary Kay, I went to Help Them Wellness. And I was in Toastmasters. And guess what? I had people to tell me, you don't need to be in Toastmasters. They take up all your time. Why are you going? Yeah. Don't y'all know haters that's out there and tell you don't go? Don't do it? But I knew it was in me and knew that was what I wanted to do. And I knew I had to birth that out. So I didn't listen to that person or people. I kept going because I understood my gift, my calling, my assignment, my journey. I didn't know everything, but I knew it was it. And when I hit the ground running with Toastmasters, I ran pretty hard. And for people that's in Toastmasters that know me, that work with me, they know. And that actually helped me go to many levels. Not just a speaker at a club, but president, secretary, PR, getting PR award, coach. Was that area? No, is like an assistant director to a division assistant director. It helped me go to many levels as a leader and as a speaker. Winning, being the best speaker or the better speaker. Because I believed in what I had. And people believed in me. So when I joined Toastmasters, guess what? I had so many mentors, so many coaches. They saw in me and pulled those things out. So that's why it's so important, ladies and gentlemen. Surround yourself around the people that's going to help pull the greatness out of you. You may not like it. You may get mad. You may get peed off. But if they see the best in you, then you stick with them. Stick with them. Those are the people that needs to be there. They need to be there to help you. So you can't just do it on your own, but you have to start somewhere. You have to start with yourself. And once you start with yourself, guess what will happen? Other people. Pray and meditate for the people you need. And those people will come. They will come. If you believe it, they will come. But you also have to get out your comfort zone and seek it as well. You have to be available and open to receiving people and get it for them to give you feedback on what it is you need help with. And that's one thing I love about Toastmasters. After you're done with a speech or a leadership project, they give you feedback. And they help you. They tell you all the great things you did and maybe one or two things you need to work on. And sometimes they don't really find anything. But I love that. And sometimes we need to be open for feedback. Sometimes we don't want to hear anything somebody trying to say. Some of us don't even want to be corrected. I know you're grown. I know you're an adult, but at the same time, we need to listen. Get that. Now, if it's just nasty and rude and ugly, okay, I get it. But if somebody is being nice, and we need to learn how to tell our language and our communication, how we deliver messages to people, that's something interesting too. I've witnessed. However, but we have to be open and receptive and not always be in our feelings and our emotions about the feedback we get and that people are trying to help us. I tell you, this week right here, I'm not going to say, but one of my loved ones and one of my business partners told me, you giving out too much information. I had someone else say, you need to be putting it on a podcast or a video or a CD or a DVD. Giving out too much information. Do you guys give out too much information? I think at times it's okay. But, if you're going into a business, it's a way of doing it. Okay. However, just do what it is that you know how to do. And I took that and I listened to them. I said, you know what? You're right. You're right. You're absolutely right. So then it gave me a different perception. So I'm looking at it and I'm like, okay, I know what to do now. But this is why I want you guys to be helped. And just remember, be receptive on your journey to manifesting what it is you need to do. Good morning, Michelle. Thank you for joining. It is critical. And I heard this quote that I really like. And I don't remember, it was something I think on Facebook I heard like yesterday or sometime this week. And they said, you live every day, but you die one time. I like that. You live every day, but you die one time. Good morning, Yvette. And that was something. Shauna said, sometimes I give out too much. I know, I do too. I do too, Shauna. I don't beat myself up about it. Because I'm helping someone, but I know what to do later. So we just do what we do. And then we find the people we find people and they come to us. We just come together. Okay. Pray about it, meditate about it. for the right people to come in your life. And it's going to always be some slicksters, some haters, some users. There's always going to be those. But you got to have wisdom, knowledge to identify those type of people, okay? Identify, have wisdom and knowledge about the people that are coming into your life. And understanding that, be specific in what you need. I kid you not. I prayed and meditate so many times about being part of a group, a business group, where I can help people with speaking, with their speeches, helping them with their speech writing, how to walk the stage, their delivery, just all kinds of things. And I got into that. And I love it because guess what? I met so many amazing people that can help me with my business. So you have to step out of your comfort zone. Step out of your comfort zone. Write it down. Make the vision plain. Write it down. Write down what you want. Be specific. Don't be general. I want a business. Okay, well, what kind of business do you really want? Be very specific. What type of people you want to come help you? Be very specific on that. And if you have some of those people and then you need more people, then sometimes you got to get the people you need. That means you have to go out of your comfort zone to these events, to these organizations and different places to meet people. They're going to help you manifest it. They're going to help. If they believe in what you are doing and they understand it and they're in alignment with you, they going to help you. They going to help you. And if you find somebody that's not going to help you, keep your mouth closed to them. Because some of them folks, maybe your friends, your family members, just don't even say anything. Let your actions, let your results be your victory. And those are times, too, that we have to know who to share the information with. Be cautious of who you're dealing with a lot of times, too. Some people are going to see you and want to help you prosper. And some, look at her. Think she all that. You know, we have those people. They're there for a reason. Don't even worry about it. Because what it is, they see something in you they don't see in themselves. Or they wish they could be you, but they don't have the tenacity to do it. Okay? So I'm going to get ready to get off here. I'm looking at the time. Almost a whole hour. I'm doing good. But if you like this, thumbs ups, smiles, wows. Make sure you share it because we don't know who may need this. Oh, hearts too. Hearts. But we don't know who may need this message. Somebody may need something that I'm saying to them. No, today was not about me giving you tips or strategies, but I just want to remind you, you are worthy. You deserve the victory. You deserve everything that's in you to birth out. There's no one on this planet that just deserve mediocrity. That's a choice. Being mediocre is just a choice. You be mediocre, that's on you. I don't like being mediocre. People know me, no, I'm not mediocre. Are you? You shouldn't be. You got to be a rock star. You got to shine in your light in what you do. Be good at it. No, just don't get all this, get the papers and go to school. You have to still grind and learn. You got to constantly learn. You still got to constantly be creative. No matter what you go through in life as an adult, still stay creative. Now, I'm a little animated. Because I work with kids. However, be creative in your own flow. Be knowledgeable of what you're doing. Always learn and add some new things of what you don't know. You don't have to do 50 million things. Find you 2, 3, maybe it may be some more things, but at least work on 2 at a time at the minimum. That would definitely help you. It will help you see on your way. And I believe everybody deserves everything in life that they ever want, ever dream of, they could ever just not even imagine. And you hear that a lot of times with a lot of speakers and a lot of celebrities and just different people that they couldn't even imagine. Like if you listen to some of the speakers or just people's stories, period, of where they came from and where they are now, they had to have faith. They had faith. They had a dream. They woke up that gift or that assignment that was dormant, that lay dormant in them. And they surround themselves around the people, align them up with what they're trying to do, or they did together, and they execute it. They execute a plan. They have to have a strategy. It may take time, but we really need to know when to execute. And next week, we're going to talk about the manifestations of the gift in the seasons. We're going to talk about that. I wanted to talk about it. Part of me wanted to talk about it. But that other part said, no, leave it for next week. So next week, we're going to talk about manifestations in the seasons. Okay. Hey, Ma. Thanks for joining. But we want to definitely be in our rightful place to execute what it is. I can't never say that enough. I can't never say that enough. Some of us are wonderful speakers. And we're so scared. You have all the knowledge and information, but we're so scared to speak and say something because we're so worried about what others think. Don't worry about what they think. Guess what? They don't know what you know. They don't know what you know about that expertise and that knowledge that you have. They don't know it. Go on out. Share the information. If you're not a good speaker, you can follow different people. If you don't have the money, people have videos. You can buy videos, YouTube, look at their delivery, look at their strategy. And maybe it's not a speaker. Maybe you want to be an author. There's so many authors out here. Who book have you read? Maybe you're trying to do children's book. Okay, what kind of book can I do for children? What grade level? What type of book? What will I share? And all you have to do is just get right into what it is. Start reading those different children's books. Oh, okay, I want to do it for kindergartens. Oh, I want to talk about, sharing and caring and being polite or school manners. Just something. Start with something. Like I told you guys, write that stuff down. Write it down. Write it down. And do a little at a time. Even if you still work for someone, take 30 minutes, hour out, and start making a vision plain. Write it out. There's so many groups out here you can get into, contact. I can't tell you how so many times the business groups that I'm in, I found so many people when I'm ready to execute my business that I found people already lined up with what I want to do. Matter of fact, I just click on their page so I can follow them on their page, and guess what? I had people inboxing me saying, hey, how can I help you with your business? I'm telling you, if you're open-minded to things and willing to just say, hey, or inbox or contact or call, if they're in alignment with you, they're going to help you. If you're not ready, just say, I'm not ready yet. But still continue, follow what they're doing. Join their Facebook Lives, their YouTubes. Go to their events. Be open, because I promise you, if you just do those little simple things, you're going to manifest. Eventually, you're going to do it, and you're going to manifest what it is that you're trying to accomplish in this world. But I'm going to get ready to get off. I hope that you all had a wonderful weekend. I'm excited. It's almost fall. I think fall is tomorrow, right? Love fall. Is my favorite season of the year. But I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Love on your family. Love on some people. Make sure you're the reason why they smile or want to hear from you. Stay positive. Be a rock star, what you do. Ignite your fire so you can go higher. Hey, I like that. Hey. Okay, but I want you to be a rock star. Ignite your fire so you can go higher, okay? And stay positive. Stay positive. Pull the positive out of that negative situation. Keep moving forward. Keep looking forward. Get rid of whatever you need to get off your plate so you can have a clearer pathway, so you can add the things that you need to be prosperous in what you do. You are victorious. You are spectacular. Be sure that you are just a jewel. Be a jewel. I mean, just be everything you can be right now. You have many days to live. What they say, one time to die. Okay. But if no one told you they love you, I love you today. You guys take care. See you next time.